The tale of a barbarian, the singing of a barbarian, the dancing of a barbarian. That's all part of the Gaslight Theater's latest production.
It may sound barbaric, but the Gaslight has been creating comedy and melodramas for over 37 years. We'll get a look at Cronan the Barbarian in a moment, but first let's take a chance to meet some of the cast. Welcome, guys.
Howdy.
Good morning.
Good to have you here in your wonderful get-ups.
Oh, thank you.
They're really so intricate, and I mean, it's probably part of what brings people back to the Gaslight. So what's part of the formula, you think? Why is it so successful?
Oh man, I think the Gaslight's so successful because it caters to all types of audiences. It caters to the young people who believe in what's happening, and it caters to the elderly crowd who remembers what like live theater and melodrama actually were. And the parents get to see their kids involved, but there's also jokes for the parents.
Yeah.
And it's very audience interactive, and it just works. Everyone that comes loves it. So.
And I love this title, Cronan the Barbarian. It's kind of like Conan and Cronut mixed together, right? Is that kind of how you got it? Have I solved the mystery?
I don't know how they got the name.
Well, we usually have to take whatever we're, doing a farce about or a melodrama about and just kind of mix up the title a little bit so it's not, there's no copyright infringement, right?
Right, we don't want to infringe
We don't want
that.
Right.
No,
just one letter and we don't have to pay as many rights as we normally would.
Definitely.
Plus, it's funny off the tongue. Like last show was Ghost Blasters, and this one's Cronan. So.
And you guys do so many fun shows, but the fact is you do so many a year.
Yeah.
So the rehearsal schedule must be nuts. So how many do you do a year, and what's the rehearsals like?
We do 5 shows a year, and we rehearse about a month before the show opens. And it's not too bad. It's not too bad a rehearsal process, but
each show runs for like 2 months.
Yeah, but I guess the fact that you have such short rehearsals before the show, what's it like adapting to that and remembering everything you have to remember in that time?
it's
It's just all mental. Like one show comes in and the other show goes out, and like sometimes it's hard remembering what we did for the last, what the songs were in the last show. It's just all, like
So
a
you're not
mental
sword
block.
fighting and saying, Ghost Blaster!
Yeah, exactly.
And definitely everybody, all the cast each have a different method of rehearsing. So some of us are better at the memorization process, and some people just need it repetition over and over. So we do a lot of that, and we have understudies who also need to learn the parts, so they get up and do it. And it's pretty cool how the parts just kind of weave in and out, and everybody has their own process.
And everyone always thinks, especially you were talking about the kids that come, that being an actor when you grow up is pretty amazing. Is it as cool as you think?
Well, we've done. Well, go ahead.
Oh well, it's amazing because you can be anything you want. It's like from this past year, I was a cowboy, I was a salesman, like a car salesman. During the I was a giant green blob. It's like everything you can. And then now I'm a peasant. It's like I can't wait for whatever else I get to do in this job. It's like it's living the dream because you can be anybody. You can do anything you want. And
Do we know the next show that's happening?
Yes, it's The Secret Santa. It's a really fun show about a town that needs Christmas and how is it going to get saved, and
There's a toy shop that's going under.
Yeah.
And somebody wants to shut it down to make extra profits, just the
And
way
then
the
there's
world
an
is.
elf who really wants to save Christmas. It's an adorable show.
Anything like Buddy the Elf?
Kind of.
It's
Well,
kind of a mix of
Santa
that, yeah.
himself comes to work at the toy shop to save this, Manhattan-esque type of toy store, and he kind of helps save the production line, and eventually we find out it's, the real Santa was hanging out with us the whole time. It's pretty fun.
It's a little. It's remember that.
It's heartfelt.
Remember that.
And we actually, me and Janae get to play TV reporters, and so.
Ooh!
No kidding.
Well, if you want to take
us out.
over our job, go ahead.
You have a wonderful job. You guys have a dream job. Thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Oh,
And we'll hear from you in just
Can I mention one more thing?
Oh, yes.
So at the Gaslight, we have a Monday night concert series,
Right.
and every Monday night it's a different show put on by different musicians. And I just wanted to mention that in October, we have 2 very special concerts. On the 20th, I'm doing a show called Respect, and it's all about the divas of soul and rock and roll, like Aretha, Etta, Janis, all that stuff. And then also the following week on the 27th, Armand Durtadian and Janae are putting on a show all about Frank Sinatra and his music.
The Armand Durtadian.
I know.
The Armand Durtadian.
It's pretty cool. The concert series is awesome.
Now we're excited for that.
Thank
Thank you
you.
guys so much. Descend into chaos and lawlessness at the Gaslight Theater now through August 31st. Cronan the Barbarian. For tickets, call 886-9428. That's 886-9428. Or visit thegaslighttheater.com. That's thegaslighttheater.com.
Stick around. The Morning Blend will be right back with what's happening on tomorrow's show. But first, here's a piece from Cronan the Barbarian.
yes, Cena, we must fight.
That's right, princess. They're gonna think twice before they take us on. You better think about what you're trying to do to me. Yeah, think. Let your mind go, let yourself be free. Now let's go back, let's go way on the way back when. I didn't even know you couldn't have been too much more than 10.
Just a child, I ain't no psychiatrist, I ain't no doctor with degree. It don't take too much IQ to see what you're doing to me. You better think about what you're trying to do to me. Yeah, think. Let your mind go, let yourself be free. Oh, freedom. Yeah, freedom. Yeah, freedom. Hey, think about it. You think about it. People walking around every day playing games and taking scores. Trying to make other people lose their minds, so be careful you don't lose yours. Yeah, think about what you're trying to do to me. Yeah, think. Let your mind go, let yourself be free. You need me, and I need you. Don't you know without each other there ain't nothing people can do. Oh yeah, think about it, princess. Woo! Come on, think about it right now. Oh, freedom.
Out with us today. That's all the time we have.
Before we go, here's one more performance from the Gaslight production of Cronan The Barbarian.
That's right. Listen to me now and hear me later. We will show them what kind of warriors we really are. Every man wants to be a macho man. Have the kind of body always in demand. Gotta save the princess and win her heart. Destroy the draconian army and do my part. You can best believe that we are macho men, ready to do battle with anyone we can. Hey, 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 macho man, yeah. I've got to be a macho man. I'm talking about a macho man. I've got to be a macho. Hey, 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 macho man, yeah. He's got to be a macho man. I'm talking about a macho man. He's got to be a macho. Everybody in the studio. Woo! Macho man. He's got to be a macho man. I'm talking about a macho man. He's got to be a macho.
Hey, hey, hey.
Macho man.